I'll be right back.
At Stanton Optical, get 2 pair for $59.95, plus an eye exam.
KSEE 24 News is brought to you in part by The Bone Store. Local news that matters. This is KSEE 24 News Sunrise.
Next on Sunrise, a father speaks out after an emotional vigil for the girl's body found in Hacienda Heights.
And President Trump is set to submit his budget request, what all he is asking for.
And we're taking a live look up downtown Fresno in our Valley Cam. See, I'm learning the new Sunrise lingo. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to KSEE 24 Sunrise. I'm Alex Delgado.
And I'm Joe Mueller, joined by Lauren Wallace. For people just waking up today, our new addition to the morning show here.
Surprise, and I have a gift for you guys because it is my first day, and so I figured I would bring a little something for my new co-anchors.
I'm a little scared.
This, Joe, is for you. The mug that I accidentally stole from you.
This
from the makeup
disappeared
room.
out of the makeup room.
And in honor of Lauren always working out, I got her my favorite chocolates from Trader Joe's.
Thank you.
There you go.
And Joe, I didn't leave you behind. I got you some too.
I can eat
There
those
we
too
go.
because Joe actually counts calories, so I might need to take those off his hands.
No, they're not that bad. They're
These
good.
are my favorite chocolates
good.
in the world, and I thought
So
they only had them during
exciting.
Christmas time. And they don't. Sea salt caramel. So now you guys really have to like having me here.
You're buying your way into the show.
My football mug is back.
I accidentally stole it from the makeup.
Well, I was in there and I'm like, wait a minute, where's my coffee mug go? Well, yeah, it was September.
It's
September 6th.
Silently.
I have the day
Alex
I
was
used it, the one
planning
day.
to return it.
I did use it a couple times at home, and I thought it was so cool. I just didn't know where it came from. There you go.
Well, I'll use it, and it says football is back September 6th.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's March.
It's good to be here, you guys. It's really good to be here with you.
Well, I appreciate you coming in on the morning show. You've done this, of course, though, before.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
There you go.
I was 28, and I could handle the hours of sleep, and now I don't know how I'm going to do, but I will be drinking a lot of
day one, you're here. That's a start.
I'm here, and I am full
On
of
time
energy.
and everything. You were good. Yeah.
Was I really, though?
We all knew when Alex was here.
Yeah, we all knew.
Whether she was on time or not.
All right, I guess we should talk about the weather a little bit.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Well, you saw that live camera a couple of minutes ago at this point. We are seeing just a little bit of fog, a light layer of fog over the city. But if you're in the North Valley, we do have some lower visibility. So just be aware if you are traveling through Merced or Madera. Temperature-wise, a little chilly. We have temperatures in the 30s for some of you, 36 in Lemoore, 38 for those of you in Tulare, 37 Porterville, 36 this morning in Merced, and then upper 20s to start your morning at Oakhurst. Mostly clear skies, again some patchy fog, mainly in the North Valley. Otherwise, expect to see plenty of sunshine throughout today. Here's what we're looking at with our school day forecast. You'll want the jacket out the door, 41 degrees for your 7 o'clock temperature. By 3 o'clock, up to the low 60s with a little bit of a breeze. We are actually going to feel our temperatures warming up late this week, so I'll go over that coming up. First, we'll send it back to Alex and Joe.
All right, this morning in Oakhurst, expect delays if you're traveling on Highway 41.
That's right. One-way traffic control will be in effect near Empty Creek Road. Caltrans has been making repairs on a tunnel this last week. They expect to be finished by Friday, so expect delays of at least 15 minutes from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. today through Friday.
Developing this morning, multiple shootings are keeping Fresno police busy. They say they found shell casings at Fountain Way and Tillman Avenue. Then about 6 miles away from there at Eunice and Lorena Avenues, a house and a car were shot at. Our police tell us a woman inside the home was shot, but is expected to be okay. In the North Valley, a deadly crash investigation is underway this morning. One person was killed and 4 others were seriously hurt in Los Banos yesterday between 10th and I Streets. This accident happened. No word yet on what exactly caused the crash.
In the South Valley, Porterville police say 32-year-old Brandon Phillips was taken into custody after he tried to kidnap a girl around 4 p.m. on Saturday. They tell us the 14-year-old girl was walking down Westwood Street when Phillips tried luring her into the bushes while committing a lewd act. The victim ran and was able to escape. Police say Phillips has been charged with attempted kidnapping and other drug-related charges. Fresno County Sheriff's deputies are searching for a Marine who disappeared in the Sierra Nevada. Lieutenant Matthew Kraft has been missing since last week. He was on a backcountry ski trip on the Sierra High Route and did not return. The Inyo County Search and Rescue found his Jeep on Saturday. Kraft's itinerary included hiking out of Kearsarge Pass between Kings Canyon National Park and the John Muir Wilderness. Madera County Sheriffs are also helping in the search, as well as Sequoia Kings Canyon, Yosemite National Park Rangers, and the Marine Corps.
New here at Sunrise, authorities have identified the young girl found dead, stuffed in a duffel bag in Hacienda Heights in Southern California. She was 9-year-old Trinity Love Jones. The girl's relatives gathered last night to remember her.
Just want answers, want justice. She was just the best. Full of character, full of love, full of joy.
Investigators say 2 people have been detained as persons of interest. Next, here this morning, 157 people are dead after an Ethiopian plane crashed just after takeoff. Now, 8 Americans were on board. The plane was heading to Kenya when it went down yesterday. Safety experts say it's too early to determine why the plane crashed.
Today, Democratic presidential candidate Jay Inslee will tour an area affected by the Woolsey fire. The Washington governor is also expected to speak with affected residents. The Woolsey fire burned more than 96,000 acres of land in Los Angeles and Ventura counties and destroyed more than 1,600 structures. And in Capitol Hill today, it's the president versus Congress all over the wall again. This morning, the president is set to submit his budget requests, and he's asking Congress for billions to build a border wall. NBC's Tracy Potts is in Washington with a preview.
A senior administration official confirms this morning President Trump will ask Congress for $8.6 billion to build a border wall with Mexico.
We have a crisis down there. I think the president has made that case very effectively.
It doubles what he's already set aside. It's 6 times what Congress was willing to approve to end the fight that shut down the government.
Building a 30-foot high concrete structure from sea to shining sea is the most expensive and least effective way to do border security.
Democrats are already saying no in a joint statement. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer say the same thing will repeat itself if he tries this again. We hope he learned his lesson. Defense is expected to get a $750 billion boost in the Trump budget, but we're told the president will pitch a 5% cut to everything else: education, healthcare, the environment, and more. He'll likely push to make his tax cuts permanent. Experts say that's what's driving the deficit.
The federal government has enough money. What I would do is reverse the Trump tax cuts, reverse the Bush tax cuts.
Also this week, Congress is expected to reject President Trump's national emergency that allows him to use military funds to build the wall. The president will veto, sending it right back to Congress, where lawmakers do not have enough votes to stop him. Tracy Potts, NBC News, Washington.
Fresno County family has found some of their stolen goats, but they need your help to find the rest of them. The goats were taken Thursday night. 2 of their family friends' goats were also taken. The Paquette family says that on Saturday, 4 of the 11 missing goats were found off of Clarkson and Chestnut Avenues in Fresno County. Investigators have no suspects.
A lot of times these suspects are using the cover of darkness to pull this off, so you can imagine how difficult it is for us to try and track down those who are responsible.
The Paquettes have been raising the goats to sell to other 4-H members to raise money for college. If you have any information, call the Fresno County Sheriff's Office. The family is offering a reward for information on the crime. Now let's send it over to Alex.
That's right. In Education Matters, Joe, hundreds of parents will be gathering in downtown Fresno this week for the annual Central Valley Teen Parent Conference. Program specialist Kayla Wilson joins us now to tell us more about the event. Kayla, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you.
This year's theme, Exceeding the Vision.
Yes.
What is the goal?
The goal is to help teen parents understand that they can absolutely achieve
like
their
a good
goals,
relationship.
A relationship. They can finish high school. They can go on to college.
Yeah.
That, you know, having a baby in school can be difficult, but you can still be successful.
Yes.
So it's really encouraging them to keep going and to strive to get better.
So the message is for the parents or for the teenagers or for
It's
both?
For both. Well, it's just the teen parents, so only teen parents, either pregnant or parenting, can attend.
Got it. Is that a big problem here in our area?
It is. It is. We've gone down a lot, but we still have a pretty high teen pregnancy rate. So we're really trying to we look at them as a two-student population, so mom and baby, and you know we got to keep mom engaged so that we can keep baby engaged.
Yeah, and I have to deal with so many challenges, these teen moms, but you're there to help and help them realize that these challenges they can have support for. Right?
Absolutely. We have doctors from Valley Children's Hospital, community organizations that are there going to be talking about labor, delivering, taking care of toddlers, behavior management, healthy relationships, just a plethora of different types of activities for them.
I believe all teenagers should have a class like this.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
They should.
A class in life's realities. Okay, give us all the details, and are people invited?
Yes, we have registration is closed, but we will accept some teens, and we do have scholarships available for those who can't pay. It's this Wednesday, March 13th, at the DoubleTree Hotel in downtown Fresno.
And I know that you have a lot of support from other agencies and organizations as well, because if you think about it, we all feel the impact, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We have support from CalViva, the community regional foundation, and Reading Heart. So I mean, we're supported, so it's a good thing.
I'm so glad. 33 years already.
Yes.
So hopefully it continues for many, many more years. This is something that we so need here in the Valley. Thank you so much, Kayla.
Thank you.
Being here with us this morning.
Well, thank you.
All right, we'll see you soon.
All right, thanks.
KSEE 24 sunrise time is, I don't have a clock in front of me, hold on, 6:41. Thank you very much. Still ahead. When it snows too much, some parts start to worry about their roofs collapsing. Where this is happening next. But first, Lauren, parts.
And I do have your 4-day allergy forecast brought to you by the Allergy Institute and Dr. A.M. Minion. Levels are going to be a little higher for the next 4 days. Primary pollens, alder, oak, and poplar. We are starting out this morning quite cool, and some of you seeing some fog. Your forecast brought to you by Sun Power by Quality Home Services is next.
Tonight, when two coaches keep going head-to-head.
Oh, Adam. Johnny, Johnny, John.
Can the artist's decision be swayed?
Who do you pick as your coach?
The Voice, tonight on NBC.
Millions have discovered TV's newest hit.
I betrayed my country.
What are you doing? Why are you cooperating with us?
I broke my daughter's heart. I'm asking you to help me make that right.
The Enemy Within, tonight on NBC.
Mid-Valley Disposal leads the San Joaquin Valley in recycling. Our new state-of-the-art sort line reflects our commitment to recycle all usable items. Not everything we find in your cart is recyclable. Here are some items to keep out of your recycling bin: clothes, large metal items, plastic bags, electronics, and batteries. Correct sorting on your part keeps everyone's costs down. Mid-Valley Disposal. We promise to do our part while you continue to do yours.
At Fresno Unified, we're building futures with teacher development programs, CTE pathways, new and improved facilities, student scholarships, the African American Academic Acceleration Program, increased instructional time for all students, arts, activities, and athletics for everyone, dual language classes, expanded preschool options, increased special education investments, and more. Join us. Volunteer, donate, step up to teach. Together, we're building futures.
If you've been injured on the job, call the local lawyers at Barry Smith & Bartell. We've recovered millions of dollars for injured workers, and there's no fee unless we win your case. Barry Smith & Bartell, bringing justice to injured workers.
Experience the benefits of vitamin infusions at Maj Medical Clinic. Dr. Maj Zubi offers a holistic approach tailored to your unique needs.
I feel good. I feel much better. I feel like I can walk out and breathe.
Vitamin infusions at Maj Medical Clinic. Visit us today.
Fresno State's mission to boldly educate extends to our community. President Joseph Castro hosts Steve Forbes March 25th at the Save Mart Center. Join Steve for an insightful community discussion on politics and economics. Join KSEE 24 March 25th.
Well, Well, good morning and welcome back. It's been snowing like crazy in some parts of the country, so much that roofs are collapsing and in some cases entire buildings. This is at the Bear Paw Scout Camp in Mountain, Wisconsin. The building has stood since the 1940s.
How did they get that timing in the video?
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, interesting. That's why we live here.
Yes, yes, and why we love it here.
I know. I know when I lived in Michigan, you had to get the rakes to rake off your roof because it's heavy.
They can collapse as we
I lived in an apartment in Montana. So
I didn't have to do any of that.
I didn't do any of that. I was like first floor, so I didn't have to. You didn't think about that stuff though.
Right. How
it
heavy it is.
But there are some, there's actually a thing on, you know, those ads pop up on social media. It was a little sheet that, no, it was scrolling, I was scrolling through and it's a sheet that you just kind of shove under the snow and pull the snow down.
That must be really hard though.
From the roof, or are you talking about your car?
No, on the roof of a building.
Oh, okay.
You need a lot of friends for that.
No, it's just one. It's like a pretty thin. It's like almost like a sled, like that.
Did you want to buy it?
I have no need for it. No, so I'm not going to be using
Bought it for my house in Fresno.
Yeah, for my.
Especially because we're going to be dealing with mid-70s here this coming weekend.
We are?
Yes, right? Have you been taking a nap?
I need a nap because
I've shown the 7-day 3 times this morning.
I thought it was low 70s.
Well, it's in the 70s
All right,
anyway.
we'll take. I'm excited for 70s. Though.
Yeah. All right, so I'll show you the 7-day in about 2 minutes. So
all right, I'll wait.
Let's get
try
through
and
some
stay
other.
awake.
I'll get you some coffee in the meantime.
Yeah, actually, I want to go. I'll be right back.
So everyone's leaving, so we still won't know what the weekend forecast is. All right, let's talk about our rainfall update in Fresno. So far this month, over an inch of rain. That puts you at close to 9 inches of rain since October 1st, and that's when our water year started. So you're about a ½ of an inch above average. Madera, over an inch of rain so far this month as well. Over 8 inches since October 1st, but you're actually running about a ½ an inch below your average for your water year. In Merced, about an inch and a half of rain so far this month, over 11 inches since October 1st, and that puts you above average. And then Hanford, you've had over an inch of rain this month, 7 inches since October 1st, and that puts you below average. Visibility, we're tracking just a little bit of North Valley fog. Your numbers are at less than a mile for those of you in Madera along with Merced, but notice that in and south of Fresno coming in a bit better, so that's just one thing to be aware of in the North Valley. 42 in Fresno now, 35 if you are in Merced, 36 in Lemoore, 37 in Porterville, so temperatures are running a bit cool. We're typically in the mid-40s this time of the year, and heading into tomorrow, we're still going to see some similar numbers, so 30s to low 40s, a bit cool for us. 64 for your high today, 67 is that average high temperature, so running below average. We are going to stay below average for the next couple of days, but by the end of the week, we'll start a warming trend, and that's when we're talking about temperatures hitting that 70-degree mark. Here's your radar satellite loop. Last 6 hours shows that we've had mostly clear skies, so it is a quiet start to our day. We're kind of sandwiched between 2 storm systems. So we do have one down to our north that's bringing rain to Southern California. Shouldn't have an impact on us today, but we're going to be watching this cold front that will move through tomorrow. Most of you won't notice much of anything with this cold front. However, we do have a small chance for a stray sprinkle. So I'll show you that with our future cast. This is 7 o'clock this morning. Again, we'll see the mostly clear skies, so plenty of Monday sunshine. Afternoon hours, very quiet weather. That's your 5 o'clock evening commute. Evening hours will stay mostly clear as well. Overnight hours, mostly clear. Here's 7 o'clock on your Tuesday morning. As I mentioned, expect another chilly start to your day. And then as we go throughout the day Tuesday, the mountain areas will see the better chance for an isolated shower and some snow. But notice that this is bringing in just a slight chance for a sprinkle during the afternoon hours. As I mentioned, most of you will be staying dry. All right, here's a look at your extended forecast. 64 degrees for your high today. Tomorrow, 64. Wednesday will actually drop back just a little bit to 61 degrees. Then we'll start our warming trend. So Thursday up to 65. Friday, you'll make it to 68 degrees, and then check out that weekend forecast right at 70 on Saturday, and then your St. Patrick's Day will make it to 73. We do have our regional forecast posted at yourcentralvalley.com, so be sure that you watch those. We'll send it back to Alex and Joe.
All right, I was getting coffee, but I heard it in my ear. 73.
Literally, you made it just in the nick of time.
See, I make it. I'm good at that.
You are. I'm impressed.
But I hear the whole show in my ear, though, so we're good.
So you know when it's wrapping up and it's time to be back on the set. Got it.
All right, time now, 6:49.
Still ahead, an Arizona woman gets attacked by a jaguar. What she was doing during the attack.
Yeah, you want to hear this.
The American Meteorological Society has certified A.J. Fox and Lauren Wallace And Weather Radar certified them most accurate. That's right. Only Warren and AJ have been AMS certified and certified most accurate. 6 years straight. Your local weather authority is certified most accurate. No other station has AMS certified meteorologists. And no station is more accurate. From morning till night. Certified meteorologists. Certified most accurate. Only on KSEE 24 News.
A Today exclusive. Oscar winner, business mogul, and goop guru Gwyneth Paltrow opens up to Savannah about her controversial brand, her recent marriage, and her exciting new project this morning on Today.
Spring is here, folks, and with the rainy season coming to an end, it's finally time to tackle